Go live tweet. Some people still use Twitter. I use it as much as I used to. I subtweet myself so people know where to find the stream. I'm gonna start TikTok right now and then start playing. Opening packs. It's like vertical needs a update here. Oh well. After stream, it can wait. It looks like we're live. We'll make sure Tickfinity's working right. Start our timer now. I'll get my landscape chat in there. Mike, dude, awesome that you saw the stream, saw the PlayStation on, whatever it was, and that you're here. How's your Friday morning, Mike? We got a college game tomorrow. It just went onto the schedule too. Oh, it's all the Discord. Okay. Oh, Most Feared. I forgot Most Feared came out yesterday. I've been running around a lot. You are. What's up, Solo? Yeah, welcome in, buddy. Most Feared Spencer Rattler. Well, I'm scared of that. So that is true. I probably should do all the offline stuff on this, but I don't want to make you guys watch that. I don't think. Cam just subscribed. Cam, hey, thanks for subscribing, buddy. Where's the hype emote? There it is. Yeah, Cam, what you up to, man? Most Feared welcome pack. Jose, Jacob, Ty, how are you guys? Thank you, no ads. All right, there's some uniforms. There's all the stuff. Starter key. Forgot about the keys and stuff. Oh well. Hey, what's up, Brendan? How's your day going? We got Undercity Key, 172 Shadowbrook Circle. That doesn't mean anything to me, but it's probably clues and stuff, right? Playing some Madden right now. You got any tips for Most Feared, Brendan? Cam, what you been up to? How's your week treating you, Cam? Oh, I still have an unopened pack. At least it says so. Trying to decide if you want to trade Gibbs for Jettas. Oh, I would. Jettas just so good. Although he may not get the service from those quarterbacks the way he did last year with Darnold. We've been playing ranked, so let's keep playing ranked and see if we can push to elite, I guess. Hey, what's happening, Dan? How are you? Good to have you in the stream. If you guys are on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. If you're watching on the red platform, love you to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Hey, Henny, what's up, buddy? Dude, that bat is such an awesome bat. I'm assuming it's got to be very high end. I'm not particularly familiar with the models. I did a little bit of diving in this year, but yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at too much. But Henny, his son was gifted a wonderful, like $400 bat yesterday. So you're playing Commanders versus Cowboys for Brendan. Tapping or you're bapping, says Solo. Out of loyalty, you paid Hutch $5 million to return to the Pirates for 64 games. He's having back spasms. Brutal or a truly awful idea. Yes, exactly. Solo. Solo knows. If you're not tapping, you're bapping or yapping. Whatever rhymes is allowed. Oh boy, I'm playing a scum kicker here to start. Got that going for us. But yeah, Henny, what you up to this weekend? 300 IQ, how are you doing, buddy? He came back and you released him. Do more harm than good. You need to put him in the Adonis Haslam role for the Miami Heat, right? The guy on the bench wasting a roster spot. Don't let him play. Hey, James, thanks for following. Who's your favorite athlete, James? Cameras have... What is going on with my camera? Thanks for telling me. It's weird. I put in some filters, and then it's been kind of acting up of late. But the filters are off, so like it's not supposed to be doing that autofocus stuff. But it seems like it wants to. I was on a Google Meet, I think is what it's called, and it was doing that the other morning. Let me try to dive into it while I'm live here. Configure video, camera, focus. Oh, yeah, auto turned itself on. I'm turning off autofocus because that's usually the culprit. Really annoying on that Google Meet. I kept turning it on and off like 2 or 3 days back. All right, so let's see. Jared Goff for USG. Jared Goff's a good answer. I got some upgrades since last time I played. Let's see, you got playoffs for fall tonight. Need to win both of these finals next week. I hope you guys have good luck with them. Who do you guys think is going to win the World Series now? Because we're down to 4 teams. The AL series has been back and forth. And then we got Dodgers look like they're sweeping, right? Hey, Tom, welcome in, Tom. Double elimination, probably LA, says Mike. Yeah, that's what I think too. I think it's Stay Frosty. Hey, Frosty, thanks for jumping in on the follow. Can't wait for the lockout. Yeah, lockout's going to be very interesting. Well, this guy got some good hit sticks. He finally gets one squared up, and there goes my football. So, got that going against me. Gonna try to get my red chat, landscape chat, into OBS where I can see it here between plays. Well, this guy got some good hit sticks. He finally gets one. I have a tendency to click the URL instead of the chat window thing. All right. Do you have any good college games tomorrow? Because I never know. If you lose one, you guys play again tomorrow morning. And these are the 12-year-old team, Henny, or am I misremembering? So you can't wait for tomorrow. Ohio State, says Brendan. Who's Ohio State playing, Brendan? Alabama versus Tennessee. Mike thinks, but he could be wrong. Yeah, that should be a good one, right? You don't even know who they're playing. You're just looking forward to it. Hopefully they're not on the bye week. Playing with themselves, right? It can be fun. Let's see. Ohio State boys are 6-0. Who's going to beat them, Brendan? Who's the team that you're most concerned about? Is it the Wolverines? He's off and running with Dak. He's got a man over the top. Thankfully for me, he falls down, but Devontae Adams converts the first down. USC is going to beat Ohio State in the championship game. Mike is letting me know. He says trust it. What do you think about that, Brendan? USC beating the Buckeyes? Cam, I owe you a pack opening, and I owe you your name on the wall. And those are coming up here post-game. Well, Blue runs it in, and we didn't like that. My offense was going all right until he fumbled, but he fumbled. Mike says, we beat Michigan, so who knows? I saw Kyle Tucker and our winner percentage. Oh, you signed him. Winner percentage got worse. Thanks, out of the park. How was out of the park? Was it worth the money, you think? Or do you regret buying it? You're playing it right now, so it's probably okay. You guys are playing Washington. How do you like those apples? Just kidding. I think Washington, they grow a lot of apples, Spring. Yeah, this weekend, I have one small college football game as far as live sports to stream. So, probably be on tomorrow with that, barring anything interrupting it. Sunday, I don't really know what I'll do content-wise. Sunday, I may not stream, because we're still celebrating the little guy turning 9. Landon Felix, how are you, Landon? Who's your favorite athlete, Landon? Go Hawks. Yes, Josh, go Hawks. I don't know where we're going. Hopefully to the winner's circle on Monday. I was going to say on Sunday, but Monday we're playing Houston. If you haven't followed Landon, no, Landon did. If you haven't followed Josh, the Seahawks guy, yeah, please follow. Go Falcons, says Landon. Yes, Falcons are playing San Francisco this week, right? I think. Yeah, beat those guys. Let's see, Josh, thanks for following. Who's your favorite Seahawk of all time? You know, DK had a chance to win that game yesterday against the Bengals, and he didn't really compete for that ball too well. Skeens is a Pirate until 2040 and out of the park for Mike. He came off a tremendous year. Yeah, Flacco had a good game for sure. I didn't know if he was going to respond after Rodgers and Steelers got the lead. You're beating the Cowboys right now, 14-0. Good going. You like Alexander? Yeah, he's definitely one of the best ones that we've ever had. And he was able to split the difference there, and I threw a bad pick. I guess this game's just going to be that rusty game after not playing a few weeks, but let me see if I can bounce back into it. I kind of gave that away with my feet, moving Darnold to the right, and then I threw it right to his user. And Easton just followed. Lights are flashing, Easton. The timer's going up. Easton, tell us about yourself. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? Basketball's almost back. You guys think NBA is better or NFL? That's the TikTok title. little question bait there. So yeah, we're going to play the Houston Texans. I think that one's in Seattle, although I'm not 100% sure. Tres Locos, welcome aboard. It may be on the road. Stopped watching basketball years ago for Josh. I don't blame anybody in the Pacific Northwest for giving up on the NBA after what happened to the Sonics. Let's see, we got Mace coming through and following too. Thanks, Mace. Mace and Tress, what NFL teams do you guys root for? That same play he ran earlier, I just couldn't get over fast enough with Cook. Who would you rather have for your ultimate team, Rodgers or Geno? Does Geno have a new card? I thought Rodgers had a pretty good card, Prime. I mean, whoever's highest rated that gets the Seahawks boost I want. The NFL, by far, it's not even close for Mike Plays games. Oh, nice, Brendan. Brendan's breaking down the games he's playing. He's pretty good. I think I've had a couple of opportunities to create some pressure here. I just haven't done enough. And then the other question of the day, the one that's in the red chat, is do you prefer going to the theater or streaming movies at home? I kind of like streaming at home more often, but theater's a nice experience too. Got a wonderful hit stick, but he didn't fumble up. We got ourselves an opener with our teams NBA-wise on the 21st. Man, LeBron's not going to play, right? I think he's out for a few weeks. It's really easy to overreact to a single game because teams have bad single games and kind of feels like extended preseason, but it'd be nice to get the win to get things started and, you know, get on the right track. Justin just came in and followed. Justin, who's your NBA team, Justin? I think this game may settle for the field goal try. He let it go down to a second. He's got the ball coming out though, so a couple turnovers have done me in here so far. Anybody big into high school football? Is anybody going to play high school football tonight or go watch your favorite team? I don't know if you say alma mater for high school or not, to be honest with you. You're beating the Cowboys 21-0. Take it easy on the Cowboys, Brendan. Those guys have, you know, they have moms and dads and stuff. Horford, Aiden, yeah, that'll be interesting to see those guys in different uniforms. I've yet to do the most feared things, so I got to get on that probably post-stream if I have any time to mess around in here later today. All right, here's Prescott. If you're browsing on TikTok's For Your page, come on in. Please follow. I'd love you guys to follow, share, and like. And yeah, when you follow, the timer goes up, lights flash. BK, or was it BXN Star? Is it Bankstar? I don't know how to pronounce it. Bankstar, welcome in. Luka, Reeves, Rui, Vando, and Aiden. I haven't read a lot about the Warriors stuff. I know Kuminga touched a referee the other day, and then he got removed from the game, got ejected from the game, and he faced a small fine. Apparently the refs were being terrible that night. Vex Vital, thanks for following. Then again, I'm believing Warrior fans on social media, so maybe I shouldn't do that. But I think I only watched the very first preseason game for maybe 5 minutes, and that was also Warriors-Lakers. Yeah, anybody that's into NBA, come on in. We talk NBA as well if you guys are scrolling on those vertical streams. I'm talking to my buddy Mike. He's in the purple chat. We also have Henny and Cam have been in purple chat with us this morning. Usually Solo Phil's over there, but he made it into TikTok, which is great. That would have been a heck of a catch. I thought he threaded it in. Rodgers showed a lot of arm strength there right at the end of that game. He threw that one about 70 yards in the air. I was impressed by Rodgers, although I don't care for Rodgers. I thought that was Pretty awesome throw to give the Steelers a shot to pull that off late, but since he got it done, that outbreaking route didn't work out for him. You see Austin the Raiders fan, Icy, Dakota, Jay Drizzle, Mike White, Nathan. Good to see everybody that is scrolling in today. Here listening, typing up the paperwork for Hanny. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever used an outdoor cage in my life was the other day. Well, I didn't even end up using it myself, but setting it up for the kids to use it. The guy told me the ones over on the right-hand side kind of lobbed the ball out more, so that's where I took the kids because they're so small. And yeah, they were rusty. Like, their stances were off and their timing was off, but at least they got some contact a few times, so I think they had a good time jumping in there. Hey, what's up, Cheetah? How you been, bud? Let's see, Dallas got a field goal. It's 21-3 for Brendan. You guys had that comeback route. I'm not really sure what I should do to defend it, but we'll try dropping the zones flatter and see if that helps. When you go, you get in the super fast pitch machine for Big Baby Hitney. So we bought like the bracelets for this park we went to, and they didn't include the batting cages, but I didn't know that. So I went up and told the guy I want to get set up for the cages for my kids, and he said, "Oh, it doesn't include it, but I'll give you guys some tokens anyways for them." So that was pretty cool of him, because we were like the first people there, and we told him, "Yeah, it's my son's birthday," and he was really nice. So it was worth the drive. It was a little over an hour. Unfortunately, everything's about an hour drive if you go to neighboring towns and stuff. So yeah, I think it was a fun day. 100% play out of the park style game for NFL, says Mike. Well, I'm surprised nobody's got into that yet. Maybe the NFL doesn't want to give up the license for something of that nature. Let's see, Helltown, Apple user, Slick, Raul, Blaze, Sterling. Welcome in. Yeah, come on in. Please follow, share, and like. If you're not tapping, you're napping. All the good stuff. Cheetah, have you been keeping up with the Ravens this year? Do you have your season tickets or not this year? I know it's been a rough year so far win-loss wise. I have Jackson on my fantasy team. I hope he gets back soon. It didn't look like he's projecting to start this week, so I'm going to assume it's Cooper Rush again. We've been to every game so far except for last week. Get a portable cage for the backyard. Oh, that'd be interesting. I don't know if I have the space for it. All we had set up this year was a pop-up net to hit into off the tee. The cage would be really cool. What would something like that run, Henny? Do you think, just off the top of your head, buy like the little pitch machine and everything? Because that would probably be great for them to see the pitches moving in. Ravens are on the bye this week, but they'll be back week 8. Oh, okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought there was a Q by his name, but maybe he was just off for the week, and I looked at it wrong, most likely. Let's see. I think it's Hippo, right? But you're spelling it a little different. Welcome in, Hippo and Jacob. How are you, fellas? You can get them on Facebook Marketplace. Had a parent get one there for $200. For kids under 9, how much distance do they need, Henny? Do you know? Should it be like the 60 feet and 6 inches, or is it closer on the mound? I really haven't paid that much attention to the distance, if it's the same distance or not. Yeah, this guy's kicked my butt. This has been a rough starter game, but it is. Okay, so it's 46 feet. I don't know if I have enough distance between my trees in the backyard to do it. My backyard is kind of long, but it's narrow, unfortunately. It's one thing I don't really like about the home. Free agent market for hitters is terrible. Mike plays games on some out of the park baseball today. Should trade for some of those A's bats. And this guy's scum kicking, so got that going for us. That's a live ball, so he's going to pick it up at the 1. Don't like that. I was trying to grab it. I should have just let the CPU have it. Don't pause and expect me to quit. Now I'm just going to waste your time. I was thinking about it because he pulled it off, but don't want to reward scumbaggery. Right now, we play 50-70 during the summer. You do 46-60. If Curse didn't cost to the moon and the earth, you trade for him, says Mike. Cheetah, are you playing Ultimate Team for FIFA this year, or not messing with it? See, so yeah, Jacob Hippo, thanks guys for following. Love to get to know everybody scrolling in on TikTok. If you haven't done so, please follow, share, and like. I don't know what's going on with Most Feared. I've yet to play in Most Feared. I think it came out yesterday. So if anybody has Most Feared tips, please drop them on me. You're slowly losing interest. Just hasn't been worth the grinding this year. I only played it when it released, just to check it out here, because they gave me a game code. I thought it looked nice, Cheetah, but yeah, I personally got no idea if they made it overly grindy. It doesn't sound good that they're doing it that way. Like, I understand the people that spin are going to have a little bit better team, or they're going to get there a little faster, but if it's just expecting you to put in 3-4 hours a day, like, who's got time for all that to stay up with everything just to be competitive, or to have the players you want for your theme team and stuff? And then again, you may not even want to run a theme team. You may just want to play with best player available. We would need a miracle to pull this game off. Need somebody to go and knock my opponent's modem off the internet. Just hasn't been your style lately for Cheetah. Thought I could float that into the spot. A lot has revolved around the competitive nature of Ultimate Team, and its every game mode is uber competitive. Yeah, there's definitely something to be said for having a few casual modes within the games too, where you can still get some rewards, but it's not so feel like life or death if you win or lose, or take your eyes off the game, or get distracted or something. With MLB The Show this past year, like, I didn't think the events were really worth playing the way that they set up the multi-grind path, so I didn't even playing them, and that's a shame, because it's fun to have some just faster modes that you can jump in, still get some rewards, some different paths and things. One-on-one. Are you a follower, Green Umbrella guy? Nothing that I'm seeing looking too open. Let's see. Jalen Warren not knowing that Aaron Rodgers audibled into another play. Did the flea flicker to Rodgers. The rest of the team was running a play with slip. Oh, I missed it. Dude, I didn't even see that. I watched the game, but I didn't watch like every play of it. So no, I missed that whole debacle. Did Rodgers get all ticked off about it? Because that seems like something Rodgers would get been out of shape about. Oh, at least he got it back then, because that could have been just, pitch it 10, 15 yards behind the quarterback and then go scrambling for it. He thought he was back in the cave having those Hyusha berries or whatever they're called. Yeah, he got me pretty good. I thought I was going to slide inside and fake him out, but not to be. Let's see if we can get some points on the board. I've had a couple decent drives, but he forced a fumble, then he forced a nice Easter pick on me. When I don't play for a couple days, I sort of expect to be rusty. Devontae Adams to DK Metcalf. DK should have attacked it that way yesterday. Let's see. Seb, thanks for following. Seb, who's your favorite athlete of all time? No receivers running the route, just got sacked. I guess we can give credit to that Bengals crowd for being loud and keeping everybody in. Friend, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Looks like you're throwing up on your profile display name, so I'm going to call you throwing up. Kaysen, welcome in. Thanks for getting the lights going, Kaysen. Tell us about yourself. Who's your favorite female athlete of all time, Kaysen? Alright, let's see. 3rd and forever. Bengals defensive line worse than football. Cheetah's been golfing this past summer. I really want to get out and play before it gets too cold. I haven't done so yet. Paige is the favorite. That's a good answer, Jason. Paige Buckners. I'm going to use my last time out. He was looking like Cam Ward in college, says Mike, regarding Rogers yesterday. Sabrina from... She's from the Roflo path, man. Walnut Creek, I believe, to Oregon for Sabrina. Want to play tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the low 70s. Maybe last day before it gets too cold. Alright, we'll get into another game here on Ranked in a minute. First game in, I don't know, 2 or 3 days, so I kind of took my lumps there. We had Cam resubscribe on the purple platform. Thanks so much, Cam, for the resubscription. We're going to open a real-life pack for Cam with a subscriber, and we're going to write his name on the subscriber wall. Let me get that next game started. We got a Score a Treat pack. He's already a year old, so he's got last year's rookies in him. He's the only one that predicted USC to win on College Game Day as a guest picker last week. That raised her profile in Mike Plays Games eyes. We dropped a few points, but that is the nature of rank. We're almost to level 40, so that should be good here on seasons. I should get a couple most feared guys in my lineup, right? And get the most feared progress. I think I pulled Rattler. I should probably put Rattler as my backup quarterback, now that I'm thinking about it. And it's usually you have to have 2 players in your lineup, right, to get some progress. Maybe we can go buy a most feared pack or something. Not usually buying too many packs, but could help us on the achievements there. Wow, packs are 100,000 coins. Is there anything a little bit cheaper out here? 65K. Well, I can't afford that. Doesn't look like I can get one with training either. So I really need to go do those solos here eventually. So we'll put a pin in it and get it done. Probably post stream. Diabolical, how are you? How's your Friday morning so far, Diabolical? All right, let's get back to the gameplay, and we'll get the name on the wall here in just a minute. She's a ball knower, says Mike. I always mispronounce her last name for Sabrina. It's like Ice Coon or something, right? All right, Cam's on the wall. Cam may be busy at work. We're going to open the pack for Cam and wishes his Browns good luck this weekend. This guy's lineup looks a lot more reasonable. Hey, saludos, Yonel. ¿Cómo estás? What am I playing? We're playing Madden 26, and we're playing Ultimate Team. First in the pack, we got Jaron Reed. Next in the pack, we got Rising Star, Trey Benson. 5-star Jacob, thanks for following. What position do you play? Ionesco, there we go. And then we got Reed again. So, 3 cards. It was a very Reed-heavy pack.
Jason Sander is set to kick off.
Yeah, I don't know how I forgot the pronunciation of it, because I've listened to it pronounced enough, and I enjoyed watching her that I did know for a while, and then kind of slipped out of my memory there. Yeah, Diabolical, how's your day been? Thanks for being there, Diabolical. All right, let's see if we can get on a win streak here. My favorite player in Madden or in real life, friend? I can try to answer both. In Madden, maybe the legend Richard Sherman, because I just bought him. And in real life, Steve Largen's my favorite of all time. I was trying to bait that throw, but I wasn't able to undercut that enough. She's been an all-star 4 straight years, building a Hall of Fame resume for herself. Yes, for sure. Aquí hermano, muchas enfermedades en España por el mosquito. Is it pronounced el mosquito? Like moscas? Or no? Because I'm reading it like mosquito, but my Spanish is pretty rough. Yonel comes in from Cuba and watches sometimes, so it's always great when he's here. Brando, thanks for the rose on TikTok chat, Brando. Yes, everybody please follow, share, like. If you send a gift, the timer goes up, and we do a longer stream. Timer's over my right shoulder for the vertical viewers. Real life, Justin Jefferson for Diabolical. Travis Hunter's his favorite guy to use in Madden right now. Has a name recognition for the Curry competition. Yep. I know they considered doing it again, or doing it with Caitlin Clark and another player, but it didn't work out. I actually thought she was going to beat Steph. She went out and shot pretty well in that, battle of the sexes thing. I think Curry deserves a lot of credit for that, and people don't really talk about it a whole lot. But if he had lost to a lady, he would have got memed to death. But I don't think Steph cares. I think he just wanted to do something nice and, try to put the ladies' game a little bit more on the forefront. How do you get the gyms? Are you talking about in the platform you're on, or the gyms in Madden? If it's the most feared stuff, I'm just getting started on it today, and I haven't dove into how the program works. I assume through play and challenges and stuff is how you're going to get them, but I don't know for sure if there's any surefire method on them. If you're talking about the gyms that you purchase and you send to the streamer, I think you have to buy those.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
She's probably second best shooter in the WNBA. Yep. Let's see. Your mom's hospitalized. I'm sorry, Yonel. My family's good. Mi hijo. And now I can't think. 9 años. 2 días ago. So the semana, the celebration my son for his birthday. I'm sorry, Yonel. I wish my Spanish was better to really get into the bilingual chat the way that I wish I could. Oh, that looked like a fumble out of the arm there. Brando with a Galaxy. Holy cow, Brando. Dude, thanks so much for the Galaxy. Brando pumping up the timer. That was nice of you, Brando. Yeah, everybody thank Brando if you guys are hanging out in TikTok chat. We got more games coming, thanks to Brando. Nicholas Serrano, thanks for following, Nicholas. We love the new followers and the growth around here. Have no idea where your mom placed the cereal. Dude, I wish you were here. I could give you some boxes. I've been buying the Amazon Subscribe and Save deals, and I got a bunch of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and a bunch of Honey Nut Cheerios, and I think one other that we have quite a lot of stock in the pantry. I thought I was going to shut that guy down there on 4th down. He got it in. Yeah, Mrs. Danielle Freak, she likes it. Now the kids are starting to like it quite a bit too. Oh, I think I have a lot of Lucky Charms. Bought one of the big boxes, 2 bags over at Costco for Mike. We almost stopped at Costco yesterday, but decided not to. How do you get the skill points in Madden? Oh, are you doing the... I forgot what they even call them. Are you doing like the challenges on the game to try to get the higher skill points? Like not an ultimate team, right? Diabolical. I think on those skill point things, you just have to do every challenge as well as you possibly can. So if it's I don't know, run through Texas drills, you have to do it as efficiently as possible. Yeah, they're talking Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or we are over on the purple platform, Brando. What's everyone's favorite breakfast cereal? Let's see. Yonel says, no entiendo el inglés. Ciudad y saludos. Para tu niño y tu familia hermano. Muchas gracias, Yonel. Where are they? Alright, so they used to be, before you went into Ultimate Team, you could go through and do all those things. I haven't done them in years, Diabolical, as far as doing all the franchise type stuff. The game desynced, so that's probably for the best. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the goated cereal. We got Broxman. He says, "Go Hawks! Go Hawks!" Number 12. Hey, Broxton, I'm a Seahawks fan. Please follow and stick around with us. Got to keep the Seahawks buddies together. Are we going to beat Houston this week? Are we going to beat Houston on Monday Night Football? I'm kind of concerned. The Jaguar game was a pleasant surprise how well they went and played, but it still felt like they wanted to collapse late in that game. Mike's favorite cereals are Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Frosted Flakes. Oh, Frosted Flakes are good. They got just like the right amount of sweetness, but it's not so bad that you feel guilty for eating them or something either. I'm a sucker for the Cocoa Pebbles for the kids type cereals. I don't know if Honey Nut Cheerios are supposed to be healthy. I feel like they are. They they're the ones that I probably eat the most. That's more on the healthier side. I think it mixes with the milk really well. Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of new followers today on TikTok. I appreciate you guys following and hanging out with us. I know I've been saying it for a couple of months now, but I really need to get back on to the earlier start times. I had an alarm today set for 6 a.m. and I snoozed till 7:15 or something, and then I started getting set up for stream. So eventually I'll get myself on when the sun hasn't got up. I need to get up before the sun does for you guys that are early risers and looking for the stream to start the day. We got a good return from Bucky Irvin there. All right, let's see if we can get some wins on the board. That last game desynced for us. What's everyone's least favorite jersey in sports? Last night the Bengals were wearing one of my least favorites. I do not like the white out Bengals jersey. Brock, no, I'm in Central California. My cousin played for the Seahawks back in the 70s and 80s. I was born in 80, so he was like my idol for football, and I just kept rooting for the team after he called it a career. Try to get that in. Oh, we got a nice one-hand grab from Devontae, and there is pass interference. We'll decline and take that one-hand reception for Adams there. Brando loves the wideouts. It's funny, a lot of people really do like them, and I know I'm probably in the minority, but I don't care for those wideout jerseys. And I've said it a lot, so I'm sorry for for being redundant for the people that tune in a lot. But to me, those whiteout jerseys look like a jersey that was left out in the sun, and it just got like bleached out from the sun over the summer or something like that. I just don't care for them at all. But they're definitely selling their share of merchandise on them. Love that big guy. Don't think the whiteouts look with the stripes, says Mike. I think I'm reading that wrong, Mike. I'm sorry. Logan just came through. Logan's got a football in his display name. Logan, who's your favorite football player? It may be Logan himself. Let's see, Diabolical. He's liking the whiteout uniforms. And for anybody that's new to my stream, we do multi-stream. So if you hear me talking to folks you don't see, they're in the other, the other streaming platforms is where they are. Don't think they look good with the stripes, is what Mike's saying. Reminds you of a white tiger for Brando. I'm guessing that's what they were going for, right? Is like the albino tiger or whatever it is. Actually, I don't know if the white tigers are albino tigers. Brando, hey, thanks for the heart. Ed Reed is Logan's favorite athlete of all time. That's a great answer. I got another Ed Reed enjoyer, maybe working over on the purple side. Well, should have ran it in on 1st and goal. Now we're facing 3rd and goal. That should be good. Hang on to it, Warren. Am I the Cowboys? No, it's the Seahawks. These are the retro Seahawks uniforms from the old days, from 50 years ago. And they had this style. Seahawk Color Rush. I like the Color Rush ones. Yeah, I love those green light out or highlighter jerseys, but I know a lot of people don't like them too. Oh, that's not good. That looks like a long list of the defense there. I made you start playing MLB. I jumped on it 2 days ago, or yesterday maybe it was, Brando, and did a pack opening. And I probably had about 100 packs, but nothing was really great out of those packs as far as really high stub value. I still would like to complete that Donaldson collection, but I'm not playing the game as much now. Yeah, hopefully they're fairly healthy for this game, because they're going into the bye week after this game. I don't know if it affects the team psychologically as much as it does me as a fan, but I hate for the Seahawks to go into the bye week on a loss. It's like, now I got to think about that for 2 weeks. I mean, I don't have to, but I tend to. He's got the check down, and he's going to go ahead and take that for the yardage. Pretty good usering from my opponent there. He's got Kamara through the hole. I know there's some Kamara trade rumors. I don't know who's interested in acquiring him, but he should be a nice addition for any team. I know he was on record of saying he doesn't want to get traded from New Orleans, though, so that's admirable, considering how bad they've been the last couple years. You think the loss going into the bye really only affects bad teams and college teams, says Mike. He'd retire if he was traded. Oh, I didn't realize he was threatening retirement, so he probably won't get traded then. I wonder if there's any team that's like an exception to that for him. Like, you know, grew up a Cowboy fan type thing. I don't know who he grew up rooting for, but, you know, if there's like one team he would wave that on. Oh, he ran a different route that time. I was going to try to take away that flat manually with an edge rusher. Threw it at Sherm. We got the breakdown on the pass. Let's see, Diabolical. He's got Madden 24. Do you want to get 26 Diabolical, or are you going to wait another year maybe? Wasn't able to sack him this first incomplete. Mike's got a breakdown. Here's a quote from Kamara. And I don't know. If I was a GM, I guess I would go to the player and be like, hey, we're trading you, just so you know. So if the Saints general manager, Loomis, comes to talk to Alvin Kamara downstairs and says that, I'm going to go drink a pina colada somewhere. All right, so now we know Alvin doesn't want to get traded. He had multiple quick routes. I thought it may be RPO type of play, and I was trying to cover it up. My favorite all-time Steve Largent. Over the years, I've enjoyed, you know, that Legion of Boom era, offense and defense. There was a lot of fun. Kind of going further back, I mean, I enjoyed John L. Williams, Cortez Kennedy, Lofa Tutupu. I mean, there's guys that were fun for a year or two as well. Guys like Warren Moon that were with Seattle for a little while and were fun to root for. How about for yourself, Brock? He's from Georgia. No way he goes to the Falcons. No, not after all the years in New Orleans. Diabolical said hi. Brando, thanks for the Go Popular. Brando's been the hype man over there in TikTok chat. Thank you, Brando. We want everybody on the For You page. Please come on in and follow, share, and like. That'll increase the timer, and we're here to talk sports with everybody. Lejon and Alvin in the running back room. Yeah, that would be tough to game plan against, especially if you did a little two-man backfield. You don't see that a whole lot. Both guys lined up on plays, but it can be. I think it's tough for defenses to guard against that. You guys had a really nice drive against me here. Of course, I want to jump the route and take the ball away, but get to do anything significant like that. Let's see, Diabolical. He wants to get on the new Madden, but he's broke, he says. Hopefully soon. Yeah, Doug Baldwin deserves some love for sure. Career Seahawk. Definitely an interesting personality for Doug, too. Undrafted free agent. Don't want me to stay on for too long. Hey, I don't mind staying around. We're supposed to try to go find a body of water. I got a couple lakes in mind, and my son got an RC boat. I think it was his last birthday, and we never used it. It's been in the box. Got it charged up yesterday. It's like, let's go use the boat and have fun with it. So that's the plan for today, but we'll probably go more in the middle of the day for that. It's not like super cold or anything, but we'll let it warm up some. I don't know if I like him taking the delay of game there. Like, I understand bleeding the clock out on me, but the delay of game seemed odd. Tampa has that with White and Bucky, but not often. Almost never see Seattle have Charbonnet and Walker on the field together. Don't know if that's something that Kubiak will try to do. You know, every year we have a different offensive coordinator too, so different guys have different formations and thoughts on what they want to do. That's because they hate K9. They hate feeding the hot hand in Seattle, I'll tell you that. Let's get it together, guys. We pull them down, it's 4th and goal. This is a room I have kind of dedicated to streaming and creating content, Diabolical. Before I streamed, I used it as an office for doing work from home stuff too. We got a new follower. Thanks, Rin, for following. How's your day been? I bumped him, and then I thought the CPU defender that had him in man coverage would have went over and covered him. And I had done enough to go and start looking for other routes. I should have stayed with him on my user. Brock, thanks for following. And hey, Brando, thanks for the hat and mustache gift. I got the goatee, so pop on the hat for a minute. We'll do 2 hats for this drive, 30-second drive. Got the Pebble Beach hat and the Manscaped hat. If you're not using creator code DFR15, be sure to use it your next time you purchase from manscaped.com. You get 15% off from Manscaped. I don't know if this beanie's going to stack on here. But that's for, for the hat and mustache. Didn't have the cowboy hat handy. You've seen rumors that they'd be interested in trading Reek and something else for Archain. Yeah, I could see Woolen getting moved. There's been a lot of rumors around Woolen. Although I think they're mostly fan-based rumors and not real-life rumors, but who knows. All right, DK dashing all the way. That's what Steeler fans wanted to see last night at the end. Best Seahawks memory? My personal favorite was watching Steve Largent way back. Honestly, no particular plays stand out more than any other ones. He was just my favorite guy. But, besides that, of course, seeing him win a Super Bowl was peak. It's a pretty bad franchise for the 90s when I was a teenager. So I wasn't confident I would ever see a Super Bowl win. Some fans, their team's never been to the Super Bowl, let alone won one. So you're going to see him play in 3 and win 1. It's been pretty nice. See, Mike's going to do a Seahawks mock draft. I still think we need to address center and right guard. I guess Sundell and Bradford are doing okay there, but I don't know. I don't know how you grade it metrically, and I don't know who you should believe in, because I've heard that Pro Football Factor, or whatever it's called, PFF, that their grading isn't necessarily very accurate for how good guys are at their positions. Then again, the eye test is just based off of what us old timers think when we're watching the game. He's got powers for a big play. Don't like that. He's got 3 seconds left. How about for you? What's your favorite Seahawks memory? In fact, everybody, what's your favorite sports memory? This guy's trying a 60-yarder from out here. Trying to fill it with Cook and return it. You trust PFF for all linemen more than the other positions for grading. So I guess that's a good way to see if Sundell and Oluwatimi and those guys are doing okay. In fact, I don't think Oluwatimi's played much, though. Let's see, championship game versus the Packers, hard to beat. Yeah, that was an awesome game. I think people forget how crazy that game was because of what happened, 2 weeks later. Seattle really didn't belong in that Super Bowl, but they got in there. Best way would be eye test and then watching the slowed film. I know Sundell's supposed to be rating really high so far on his rushing win rate, supposedly. I saw some Seahawks fan post that on their Reddit this week. We're gonna pull down Dak Prescott for a sec. Yeah, it's always sweet to beat the 49ers. The year that Seattle won the Super Bowl and Sherman had the tip, that was such a cool game. I remember being very nervous watching that game because San Francisco stayed right there. That was prime Kaepernick, and that defense was really good. Russ kind of came out nervous, I thought. had the sack he took against Alden Smith to start it off, and there's times that I felt very optimistic and I felt very pessimistic just watching at home. Let's see, Sam Laporta, the second. How are you, Laporta, the second? He's got his quick hitter pass game working for him right now. Send the mock draft in the Discord for after the game. Oh, thanks, Mike. I don't know where we'll pick. I'm guessing we're going to end up picking like 20th, 21st, somewhere in there. Sam, I'm doing good. I'm going to assume that you are a Detroit Lions fan, but I may be wrong, Sam. You may just be a Laporta fan. And we got Davis underneath. He's got the pick, so we needed it, and we'll get to play from the front foot here for a minute. Okay, based on your favorite website. I wasn't too far off. Yeah, 24th could be about right. Let's see, Sam is a Lions fan. Besides Laporta, who's your favorite Lion of all time? My favorite is still, probably always will be, Barry Sanders. Amon-Ra St. Brown's been a lot of fun. Just uploaded your first video? Oh, nice. What's your video on Diabolical? Is it like Madden or something completely different? And I think Kenneth Walker's coming up on free agency, so they may need to draft a running back again. Amon-Ra St. Brown or Megatron for Sam. Trying to lean into this run game here a bit. That might why I have the bucket on him for being a pulling, whatever they call it, puller elite or something. He should be getting better animations on that. It's on the bus, says Diabolical. If you're on the bus and Diabolical's riding with you, you're on the right bus. See a lot of you guys and gals scrolling on TikTok. If you're there, please come on in. Love you guys, everybody, to please follow, share, and like. The more you follow, the further up the timer goes. If anybody subscribes, becomes a super fan, sends a gift, those things impact the time too. But the timer is controlled by TikTok here on my streams. Although we are live on the red and purple platform too. There's a few good running backs this year. Honestly, this is a wide receiver draft. Probably need another guy. There's receiver 2 for Seattle. He drops down to his safeties, and we've taken advantage of that. It's going to be another DK streak to the end zone. And he called it a game. So, all right, GG's. I think Horton looks really impressive, but they haven't used him a whole heck of a lot yet. Just missed a big play last week. He was in behind the defense, but ball may have been a touch underthrown, and he wasn't able to get on top of that and take it the rest of the way. That win isn't counted yet, but it should count. We should be back in gold 1, I believe. I'm playing the most recent Madden. It's Madden 26, Sam. We got 51 minutes guaranteed. Please share the stream if you get a chance. TikTok viewers, there's a little share arrow. That's supposed to be like the best thing for driving us onto the For Your page. Oh, dude, forget my head if it wasn't attached to me. All right, Mike's got a mock draft. He's got us taking Jermod McCoy for the Seahawks. I'm going to just say loan from Penn State. Parker Brailsford, interior offensive line. Yeah, 2-0 line would be great. Genesis Smith, Jake Goldday, and Deuce Robinson. Yeah, that's really what I was hoping this past year, was that they were going to get that interior addressed, and then we went and got Milroe. It's not that Milroe's a bust or anything yet, but it just seemed like it was such an unnecessary pick. Why is DK on the Seahawks? So this is called Madden Ultimate Team. So Ultimate Team is a card collecting mode, right? So you collect the cards, and you own the card. You can put it into your lineup. The cards get progressively better as the season moves along. So we're playing Ultimate Team is why. It's got players from the past in the NFL, NFL legends, and of course the current day rosters. are out there. So now that we're in Halloween time of the year, they have a program called Most Feared. So now, like, Most Feared's the current program with all the good stuff. And then there'll be a Thanksgiving program and things like that. Hot take: Super Bowl versus Patriots. More entertaining, but not worth the heartbreak. One of the worst things I've ever watched as a sports fan. But it is what it is. It's not going to change now. But I was feeling pretty good up until Butler got his hands on it. Deuce would be Jake Bobo with better hands, a couple inches taller. Yeah, Bobo hasn't done much of anything this year. I've heard his name called once or twice, and I think it's been for penalties on holding calls. I don't even remember him getting a reception this season. He's probably got one or two, but I just don't have any plays of his standing out in my mind right now. I don't know that he's done anything to fall out of favor, or if it's just the way the situation is lining up for Seattle. The sports memory, probably the last second pass of the first half to Scotty Miller, NFC Championship game against Green Bay 2021. For Mike Plays Games, he's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. If you guys are watching on the Red platform, please be sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching there as well. We are going to have college football tomorrow on that Red platform. Barring something pulling me out of the house, that's my intention. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the Super Bowl was nice to get the win, but as far as that memorable play or something, may not be the same way. Adams got a lot of room to run here. Try to get him to a spin animation, but he was able to hang on and pull us down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Seattle.
I haven't noticed, but I wonder if Mahomes is starting to slow down a little bit of his elusiveness. Speaking of, like, him scrambling for 500 yards back then. Lynch will get 4. I need a new running back probably pretty soon. Lynch is still effective, but I'm sure there's better options. Yeah, I saw people comparing his arm strength the other day. He threw a Hail Mary at the end, and they're saying, like, he barely got it 60 yards versus Rodgers' throw. It's in the game yesterday, and Rodgers threw it about 70 in the air. Well, backpedaled, was trying to buy time, and we got pulled right down to the turf. I think what impresses me about Mahomes is how good he is under pressure, plus his ability to change his arm angle and still be accurate depending on what's coming, in his face from the defenses. Sometimes he'll throw like a little sidearm or whatever he needs to do. It doesn't always work out for him, if he tries to throw like a little flip pass or something, but he's very creative with his deliveries and usually on target with them. I guess I committed intentional grounding. I thought I got outside of the pocket. So we don't like that. Let's see. So Diabolical, he's got some bus videos now. He's just starting to upload. Are you doing pranks on the bus or something, Diabolical? This is terrible. It's 3rd and goal from the 35. His pass pressure is pretty nuts. Sometimes you think Mahomes tries too much, says Mike. Yeah, we'll get some yardage back for the field goal attempt. Yeah, the fan base can be a little bit crazy. I think that happens a lot, especially with football fan bases when the teams have success. We got a new follower, and it's Marlon. Marlon, thanks for following. Marlon, who's your favorite NFL team? Not a very convincing kick, but we'll get 3.
Makes the score Seahawks 3, Saints nothing. Jason Sander is set to kick off.
Rice coming back from the ACL tear. Yeah, they haven't been particularly supportive. Let's see, Marlon, he likes the Ravens. What do you think the Ravens need to do to turn the season around, Marlon? Is it just get healthy, or do you think it's just one of those years where it's not going to work out for the Ravens? Barkley's got a huge hole to run through. Chiefs wearing free rice shirts like he didn't, yeah, almost kill people in the car crash and run away.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Been a lot of that around pro sports last few years. Maybe it's always been that way, but I feel like there's a few stories that are similar. Ruggs, Jalen Carter, and I feel like I'm missing a few. Andy Reid's son, right? He had a bad vehicle accident. Thankfully, the person didn't pass on, but easily could have. So, don't want to say it's part of the culture, but it's yeah, way too prevalent. Offensive line coach, right before the Super Bowl. Yep, exactly. No wonder Mahomes had to run away so much.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Oh, he's got a deep shot to Beckham, and it's just a walk-in touchdown. I was wondering why he was taking so long to throw. He was letting it develop. That was a nice play, whatever that was. Yeah.
Makes the score Saints 7.
I wasn't sure how good Rodgers was going to look this year. I think he looks pretty solid. Like, I was wondering if he was going to be an embarrassment to himself and maybe hurt his legacy or any of that type of stuff hanging on. But, yeah, he still looks like he definitely belongs. And then Flacco sort of jump-started himself a few times, I feel, throughout his career here. Like, you know, coming off the couch and playing some good games. His defense is nuts. It's kind of ticking me off. My offensive line is just getting blasted right out of the way. Almost to the point where it doesn't feel like football here anymore. Both of guys just like, I know it's not nano blitz anymore. I guess those aren't the correct term, but it's what it feels like the old days. Guys just flying through there. It's like my lineman should at least be in the way and hold on for a minute. Shouldn't be completely unabated every single play. Rogers put at 26 for you in fantasy this week. You can do no wrong in Mike's eyes. Oh, I see a Bluey account just went through. I'm wearing a Bluey t-shirt today. I got the dad on here. For whoever the Bluey fan is. Bandit, right? I think Bandit's the...
First down, Seahawks.
Got Jamar targeted 23 times last night. Yes. Jamar's down there somewhere, right? Let's just throw it to him.
Darnold's pass complete to Devontae Adams. A gain of 29 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
But it worked out for him, right? Yeah, the ball was moving, looking a little bit better for Bengals than what Browning had been doing of late. Some of those Browning games were rough. Speaking of rough, I did not have the quick read, and down we go again. You're supposed to believe he's not the problem. As far as Zach Taylor, yeah, Taylor thought was going to have another bad coaching in there last night for a minute. Try to get a little bit of yardage to get out of bounds. Hey, what's up, Tanner? How's your day been there, Mr. Tanner? Jesse, welcome in. Thanks for following and getting the lights going, Jesse. And we got Warren breaking tackle and breaking contain to the end zone right before half. You did tell me about the Falcons. P-Man, how are you? It's not a great look, though, to be like, I told you so all the time, Tanner. Just be happy with your win and beat the Niners next week. Aren't you guys playing the Niners next? So see, Cody, thanks for the heart me. How's your day been, Cody? Let's see, he's offside. We'll take the penalty.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Do you play random teams? Who's my favorite? Jesse, I play Madden Ultimate Team. My favorite team's the Seahawks. So I'm trying to build up a Seahawks theme team. I think I'm like 31 Seahawks players in the lineup currently. But I'll play best available whenever that comes around. The helmets are really nice. The jerseys aren't it? Yeah, I don't like these jerseys. I'm wearing them so that my clips and stuff look different content-wise. But I don't care for the Seahawk ones at all. The rival uniforms, right? I think is what they're called. I keep wanting to call them like the Color Rush and City Connects and stuff, but I think they're the rivals this year. I'm guessing Color Rush is completely done now, or at least for the time being. This guy wants to throw it to that Beckham. Why not? He's gashing me with him. Playing a Saints fan. Indeed we are.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Yeah, Jesse, who's your favorite football team? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you following. P-Man, you too. All of you guys that are new, yeah, please follow, share, and like. If you're an old timer like Tanner, please share the stream. Get more Falcon fans in here. Saints going to the bowl. Yes, we had that one guy early in the year kept telling me that every stream. Although he wouldn't say Super Bowl, he would just say to the bowl. I'm like, which bowl? The toilet bowl? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're at the bowl, all right.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Saints.
There's that moss spinning around, trying to hit stick. You watch the Cowboys the most, but it's a never-ending story, says Jesse. Yes, that's very true. Steelers going to the bowl. I feel like a lot of teams have reason to be optimistic. Nobody looks completely dominant at the moment. A lot of teams are sitting there with 4 wins. I think the Colts have the best record, right, with 5 wins. Colts really should be undefeated if it wasn't for celebrating early into the end zone. But I don't know that I think of the Colts as being like the team to beat for the Super Bowl or whatever. Oh, Tampa's 5-1. For some reason, I thought you guys had not played your 6th game yet. What do I think of the Cowboys? I think the Cowboys, unfortunately for Cowboy fans, are going to continue to struggle until Jerry Jones passes away and somebody else gets in charge. I think Jerry's just at an age where he doesn't make the right decisions, and it's probably been time to move forward to his children or something for a long time, but Jerry doesn't want to loosen up the reins. And it's a shame, if you're a Cowboy fan, you're probably not rooting for an old man to pass on or anything, especially when he had a lot of success with your franchise over the years. But yeah, I think the writing's on the wall, and the better days are well behind Jerry, unfortunately. Only loss was to Philly. What's the next game that you're worried about, Mike? Like, I know any given Sunday, but what's the next really tough game coming up? I know you were concerned about that Niner game with the injuries, but you guys took care of business there. Oh, Detroit. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Evans, McCollum, and Morrison are practicing. Yeah, that's good. That's definitely a game you'd like to be full health or as close to it as you can. All right, 10-14 game at the moment. We're playing ranked for anybody coming through. Falcons are in a must-win this week. It's too early for must-wins, Tanner. I love it when Tanner's here, but come on, Tanner. This early, it's a must-win? Is it a division game? If you can stay around 500, you got a shot for a wild card spot. In terms of the division race, yes. Who are you playing then? Carolina? Because I know Carolina's looking okay too. What a play from Marshawn. That reminds me of the beast mode play, which was also against the Saints. Broke through a ton of tackles on that one. 49ers, Bucks are 5-1. You guys are 3-2. Yeah, I certainly hope you guys beat San Francisco. I think San Francisco's getting a little bit healthy for that game too. I believe Purdy and Kittle are supposed to be back, right? Hey, what's up, Lady Rage? How's your Friday morning going? Do you have any fun plans for the weekend with streams or with the family?
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike is so far behind on that. I feel like I'm just kind of getting caught up on it now. I messed around with MLB too much.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, 83 is not terrible, but you're definitely behind a bit. Friday's going well. Streaming's going well. Good to hear, Lady Rage. My DB is just starting to test to that Beckham card. That Beckham is terrorizing my defense right now. Gonna grind out some solos for Mike. I need to get on the most feared stuff. Should have done it before stream, but I kind of forgot about it. He's pretty good with the Moss too. This guy's definitely throw happy, wide receiver attack, push it up the field type of player. He likes to run no huddle a lot against me. Does anybody care about TwitchCon? Those of you that are into watching streams or doing streams. I was asked if I wanted to go and try to do some recruiting for sports company I work with, and I don't know. I don't really see myself going to those conventions as something I would do regularly. I mean, I would do it if they said, "Hey, we really need you," and it's imperative that we have you there. But if it's kind of like, "Would you like to come?" Nah, I'm okay. Gotta tell you, you're going to Marchland's return in Boston. Don't know if you like hockey. I like hockey. I don't know much about Marchland or many of the current players. When that season sets in, I'm usually watching NBA Tanner way more than I watch NHL. Yeah, for Mike, not too far to San Diego. They used to have it in the Bay Area. I felt like it was in San Jose when I first got on the platform. I wouldn't really mind going to San Jose because it's an hour and a half, depending on traffic, where San Diego's going all the way down south pretty much, and a lot of time drive time or having to fly or take the Amtrak or something down there. This guy is just throw happy dude. I love to run the ball. I don't always have success running it, but I love to run the football, Jesse. I'm usually very run heavy on these games. Hey, coffee time, how are you, friend? Blue Jays are back there. I was worried about him for a minute. Yeah, he's just kind of carved me up. Feels like a final possession type game. Hey, what's up, Nats fan? Very good after last night. Yeah, for you guys to get it leveled up, going back home, definitely feels like all the momentum's back to Toronto. Yeah, new series now. Series doesn't start till somebody wins at home, right? Coffee time. Kind of funny how that's worked out. So yeah, Wednesday was my son's birthday, and we went and ate at Applebee's after we had done the amusement theme park thing that we went to. And I look up and I see Seattle's winning. I'm like, man, that's probably a wrap for the series. And then your guys' offense just exploded the next whatever it was, 16 innings or so. And now it feels like Toronto's probably the team to beat in that series. I don't know who the Game 5 starters are. The National League Series feels pretty over to me right now. Next game's in. Oh, is it doing? They went back to the 2-3-2. I thought it was 2-2-1-1-1 still. I don't pay enough attention to the formatting of what Major League Baseball changes around year after year. So game 5 today, it's in Seattle. I didn't realize they were doing that. So that's big. I figured it was a rest day, travel day. Theme team Zach, I'm running Seahawks theme. Max Dell felt like 2015, says Nats fan. If the series hasn't started till somebody wins at home, you're very concerned about that 2019 World Series hasn't started yet. Mike with a good callback reference there. Gossman versus Bryce Miller. Well, I definitely got to get some fantasy plays on it. And we will. You guys know, use creator code DYF for Underdog Fantasy. If it's eligible in your location. Game 6 on Sunday. So, does Milwaukee in Los Angeles play tonight then as well? Or is that not the case? I thought that outside run was really going to pop for me. It did not. Max is the favorite pitcher of all time for Nats fan. TikTok viewers, you guys control the timer. We had a lot of followers early in the stream. Got a little quiet now. So if you guys are on TikTok, please follow, please share, please like. I can only ask you to do it, but if you do it, we'll stream longer. We got 29 minutes left, at least, on the time bank. Yes, exactly, Hoosier. How's your day going, Hoosier? I try to get that throw out fast, but not to do. His pass pressure is pretty impressive. It's annoying, but impressive. Trying to run kind of quicker routes because it just keeps getting into the backfield there against Arnold. Yeah, I can't get the throw fast away, or away fast enough right now. Kind of have to go for it here. So they do play today. It's in LA. Dodgers could finish it up today at home in front of the Dodger crowd. And he was able to get a nice SWAT animation. I thought I was going to be able to lean Metcalf's body and pull that down. Now I got to get the ball back in quick. Hey, what's happening open mic? Pay to win, says Hoosier. I don't pay to do anything. I just play the game. But it's fun that you have some cliches that you like to go share in chat. Let's see. Fun fact, did you know Levante David passed Von Miller for all-time tackles for loss? No, I did not. That's a pretty good stat to lead in there for sure. Easily be number 4 by the time he retires. He only needs 3 more tackles for loss to get number 4. Open mic, are you going to get to stream that game tomorrow? There's another game that popped up late on the CSN event schedule. Ducanese versus Mercyhurst or something like that. And he's got Evans, so he'll throw himself down. That should be the game. Let me see if he actually kneels down. He will. All right, good game to this guy. Mike's going to do it, but he has to stop at the half. Yeah, he may still get some subscribers and folks coming through. Evans in a Saints jersey. Mike likes that. All right, we wanted the win. We didn't get it. Let's try to get the win on the next game. Still time for a couple of games this morning. We got dueling mics in our red chat. Or excuse me, our purple chat. I really need to get on this most feared schedule here, but I did not do the solos yesterday, so I don't have any most feared players in the lineup, so I'm not getting that progress currently. Charlie, thanks for following. How are you, Charlie? I'll have it done tomorrow. At least that's my intention. Today we're supposed to go drive the remote control boat. I hope it doesn't get stuck out in the water where I can't get to it, but hopefully it'll be okay. Gotta use it anyways. Enjoying the stream. Hey, thanks, Charlie. Do you have a favorite NFL team? Castellanos expected to be released or traded. Oh, that's interesting. And we're playing a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Huge Texans fan there. Oh, Charlie, we're playing each other. Or our teams are playing each other is more like it. Seahawks and Houston coming up on Monday night. I haven't really got to sit down and watch a Houston game this season, so that'll be fun to see how Stroud and everybody looks. Don't know what the Phillies front office is doing. Their GM basically said he doesn't know if Harper can be elite again. He just turned 33. Why would you say that publicly? Even if you are thinking it in the back of your mind, why would you say that? Yeah, that's just gonna tick everybody off. Like, I'd be ticked off if I was Harper's teammate, let alone Harper. This one feels a little laggy. It's just moving along here. You're so spoiled. You love to see a Brewer 3-0 comeback for Nats fan. You know what? I know one Brewer fan in particular used to be around my stream. Used to be in the MLB community. And the guy was almost obnoxious about the Brewers' love. Where, I mean, it wasn't the only thing he ever talked about, but he talked about like 90% of the time. Part of me has like a little bit of a happiness to see the Brewers getting flamed out. I do like Joker a lot, though, and he's a Brewers fan, so I feel bad for Joker if they do get bounced. But I don't know. I'm weird that way. Sometimes I think about you guys and those that I want to see have happiness, and those that kind of get on my nerves. And yeah, I'm partially enjoying the Brewers getting smoked, smashed, running the words together by Los Angeles. And part of it, I think, is I've told you guys I thought the Dodgers would win it the whole year. I didn't want the Dodgers to win it the whole year, but I thought that they would. And now I get to say, hey, I was right. The Dodgers got it done. If they do go on to do it. Yeah, he was just kind of annoying, you know? There's one Blue Jay guy that was that way too, but I have more Blue Jay fans that I like than I dislike. Like, I really like Noah and Coffee Time, so I wouldn't mind seeing Toronto actually win it out of the teams remaining. I think Toronto would be my preference, but if the Dodgers win it, I sound like a really good baseball knower. Because I said it from, like, spring training, excuse me. Yeah, I think the Dodgers are the team to beat. And I would say it even when the Padres went in front of them in the West and stuff. I just thought they'd find a way, and at the moment it looks like they're at least going to the World Series. But we'll see. Yeah, they made choke a 3-0. That would be hilarious to see that fan base meltdown. Let's see, 1900, baby K5. How's it going, 1900? What is that a reference to? I don't know if that's like a K-pop name, if it's a truck model. I don't know what 1900 means. It could just be a fun name. Toronto would be Mike's favorite too. Wouldn't mind the Dodgers with Kershaw though. Noah's brother from another mother. You guys talk daily. Yeah, Noah's fun dude. He's usually really active in chat if I'm on the hours that he's free too. So I always appreciate him coming in and chatting with myself and everybody else. Canadians can't win the Stanley Cup. May as well win America's pastime trophy. Yes. It's been a bit for him. Toronto wins tonight. The Savage closes it out at home for you guys. Are you trying to go to Game 6 or Game 7 if they happen, Coffee Time? Well, obviously Game 6 is happening, but are either of those on the menu, or are you going to maybe look into World Series on active duty? All right, Baby K didn't tell us what the name meant. Those of you that are scrolling on TikTok, please follow. You guys control the timer and how long the stream goes. It's the fear of missing out timer. We want everybody active in TikTok chat. Just win the next two, says Coffee Time. Coffee Time, at the start of the year, you didn't have any deep playoff hope aspirations, right? I know Noah said he's pretty surprised with how well they've played this season. And I know you're usually pretty optimistic on your team, but I know you'd been kind of down on them with the contracts and stuff coming into the year. Did I hear that the Tigers in Squibble are $250 million apart on the extension. I didn't realize that was going on. No. That sounds like they cannot overcome that. Sounds like too much money. Like, let's go flip over the couch cushions and see if we can find a quick $250 million for our ace pitcher here. That will lead Adams there. That's not true, says Open Mike. It doesn't matter if it's true or not, Open Mike. We got to have stuff to talk about, right? Trying to do the double shout out here. Open Mike and Coffee Time. Oh, I think I must shout a Coffee Time out already because it won't let me shout him now. Yeah, pretty clean pocket. I don't know what he's doing defensively. We're going to streak down the side with Devontae Adams and Devontae to the end zone for the touchdown. So we like that. And we hit the gritty on him. Thought the Nats would be 500. You were wrong. I thought the A's would be around 500. If it wasn't for the massive losing streak, they probably would have been. But you know, you can't just throw out a month out of the year that you don't like. I wish Kotze would have got fired. I got a feeling Kotze will be there next year too. That was reported by John Heyman. You're going off of him. Difference between what was offered value last year versus his value after this season. Win or lose, you're happy if you guys make it to the World Series for Coffee Time. Hey, good going, Diabolical. It's very diabolic of you to be uploading. But yeah, TikTok buddies, come on in. Tell me your favorite football team, basketball team. Tell me your favorite sport, whatever. I'm gonna one-on-one you to warm up the bacon grease instead. Do you know about warming up bacon grease? $10 minutes in the gulag for coming in here and calling me on. Only TikTokers are allowed to call me on. But no, we don't play one-on-ones here, so that's why I gave the guy a timeout. He should know better. He's been around the stream. Skaggs trial started a few days back. Oral argument started Tuesday, I believe. Hey, occasionally I put a smile on your guys' face, Nats fan. Not often, but we try. You're glad Lofredio got added to the roster with Santander out. I don't know. I feel like I botched that guy's name. I'm unfamiliar with him, Coffee Time. I knew Santander was a scratch a couple days ago. I thought it was a pretty big bat to lose from the lineup. I didn't realize he was going to be out now. Is he out for the rest of the year, or is it possible he could return for the World Series? Skaggs family looking for $250 million in damage. Good spin move out of there. I clicked on and I wanted to blow him up and it didn't happen for me.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
I was trying to adjust the route to man coverage and wasn't responsive for some reason. Hope it goes as awful as possible for the Angels organization for Mike. It just might.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
Is it going to be televised or streamed somewhere where people can tune in and keep an eye on it, or is it a private trial? And private's not probably the right word, but is it one of those deals where they just have like the court artist in there giving us the renderings type of thing? Bo is gone after this year. Got to get him the ring, says Coffee Time. Circle's open if I can get it out there. And Bucky can't hang on. AP has gotten pictures of the courtroom, so Mike has no clue. No problem, Mike. I'm always very confused as to when cameras are allowed, not allowed, etc. into courtroom settings. I guess it may be somewhat at the judge's discretion and stuff. Oh, Nats fan, yes. You can warm up the bacon, please. Bo will be a Yankee says coffee time. Usually on the level of the court. Yes, fellow Seahawk enjoyer. How are you doing, Carter Davison? Carter, if you're a Seahawk fan, you're not obligated to follow, but we'd love you to stick around. We got Seahawk stuff here in the office, and it's always fun talking Seahawks football with the fellow 12s. That was some bad running for me, surely. I'm going for it. Whatever. We're up 2 touchdowns. Let's try to make it 3. He didn't like the defense, so he took timeout there coming out of the 2-minute warning. Maybe he assumed I was going to kick the field goal. You've been following. Okay, Carter. Welcome back then. I'm on some weird hours. I assume most people see in the stream on TikTok maybe brand new to it. And DK will get the conversion. Criminal trial happening in federal court in Dallas. Happening in the OC Superior Court in Santa Ana. Do I think Russ is a top 5 Seahawk of all time? Yeah, I think so. Give me 5 guys that are better than Russell Wilson to the franchise history. He's definitely the best quarterback. He's the only quarterback to win a Super Bowl for us. And up until like his last season when he had the injuries and started getting really squirrely with trying to get traded away, he had really elite numbers as far as pass accuracy, quarterback rating, all that stuff for Russ. Of course, he didn't play his whole career there. You can make an argument for, I'd say, Walter Jones, Cortez Kennedy, Steve Largent. Alexander didn't finish as Seahawk. Maybe Alexander, but I think you'd be hard-pressed to say all those guys are better than Russ. Matt Flynn. Yeah, Matt got the bag to hold the clipboard. Not really sure why my opponent's still in the game, to be honest. No disrespect, but this one feels pretty lopsided.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
All right, we'll kick away. Oh, I don't think Hasselbeck's over Russell Wilson in anybody's eyes. Inferior stats, lost the Super Bowl that he played. I personally, I don't want to say hate, but Matt Hasselbeck's one of my least favorite athletes of all time. I can't stand the guy's personality, his persona, his life alignment, and the stuff that he does. I know he was pushing some social media platform that he made, and I know he was big on some software thing that would like alert his wife if he looked at pornography. And it's like, why are you telling us all this corny stuff about yourself, dude? M goes Russell, Lynch, Wagner, Large, and Alexander. Yeah, Wagner belongs in that mix too. Unfortunately, we didn't keep Bobby a Seahawk his entire career. Sam Darnold. Nats fan would put Lynch over Wilson. The thing with Lynch, though, is he played a good chunk of his career outside of Seattle, too. With the Raiders and with Buffalo. But, yeah, I mean, he was very key to our offense when we were having success back then. Want the ball, we're going to score. Hasselbeck for throwing the interception to lose the game. Yeah, that seems like a lot of Seahawks fans really don't mind that, but I thought it was pretty annoying at the time that it happened. It didn't sit right with me. Yeah, we got Davis out there. Yeah, excuse me, Irvin out there, wide open. I think because we had such a long playoff drought that we were just getting into some playoff games that fans didn't mind him. He was a young quarterback at the time, but yeah, Hasselbeck never got it done. Carter, thanks very much for the roses, too. The lights should have flashed for the roses. Feels like Lumia Stream isn't cooperating with the lights again. Brown or Diggs this week? Who are they playing against, Zedrus? Prime JSN over Prime DK? Yeah, JSN I think may end up having a higher ceiling. DK's never been good at catching the ball away from his body, like catching with his hands. He always has his moments where he drops some balls he should catch. But man, DK was awfully exciting getting in behind defenses for us. Yeah, JSN isn't even in his prime, says Mike. Browns playing the Vikings. Diggs playing the Titans. I'd rather go against the Titans personally. So I think that would be my decision maker there. Yeah, Jason has really good hands, good route runner, all those things. Where DK is just one of those freakishly athletic guys that comes along, you know, once a generation or something. Joshua, hey, thanks for following. Good to have you as part of the community, Joshua. Who do you root for as an NFL fan, Josh? We don't use that term in here, Nats fan. But I'm going to clear it. But I'll read it without using the red portion of it. That word is supposed to be banned in my chat, but sometimes Automod doesn't help me. So he's got the Commander franchise. Art Monk, Doug Williams, Darrell Green, Joe Gibbs, and Sean Taylor. I know you're just giving the proper history. I took it out. That's why it was timed out. Because Automod didn't take out that word. As somebody that's Native American, I never cared for the term. I know other people felt differently about it, but personally, I don't really want it in chat. I don't want to read it off, especially if I read it off absentmindedly, and then TikTok hears it and turns into a suspension or something. No, it's okay. That's why I was doing it. No, yeah, for the historical content. No, you're good. Automod should have got it for me, but it didn't. Automod lets me down a lot. See, so Joshua, he's a Chiefs fan. How are you feeling about the year? Do you think the Chiefs are going to turn it around, or do you think it's just too many guys getting too old, too many long seasons for this year, Josh? Because there's something to be said for going to the playoffs and having a deep run year after year, in that you're playing extra games, you're doing extra practices, and it starts to take a toll on your body when you have a bunch of those in succession. I saw Golden State go through it when they were having their championship runs, and you get into all those extra rounds and stuff. Hey, what's up, Lennon? I'm good. How are you doing? No, I think it's good. Yeah, nobody comes to my mind that should be there or something off the top of my head, besides the five that you had. Mike's got Derek Brooks, Leroy, Sapp, Evans, and Barber for the Buccaneers. Happened to the Hawks. Yeah, they had a few good runs there back-to-back seasons. I think KC just may be in that setting, right, where it's been too many years in a row. How is it 1st and 10? Didn't we knock that free? Oh, okay, it was 4th down. We forced a turnover on down, so he quit out. Okay, GG's. Do I think the Cowboys could beat the Commanders? I think they could. I was surprised they lost to Carolina, and I think the Cowboys are just probably a 500-ish team, honestly. They're going to have weeks where they look really dynamic, but I don't think they're going to be consistent enough. I think that's a lot of the teams in the league right now. I think we're kind of waiting to see who's going to get it figured out and have a lot of success moving forward. Joshua thinks you're heading in the right direction. Diabolical, appreciate you hanging out. We got 8 minutes left. Let's play at least one more for you guys. If you're on TikTok, you control the timer. Follow, share, like, all those things move the timer up. If you're feeling really frisky, send a galaxy like the buddy did earlier, or maybe become a super fan. That'll increase the time a lot there. Mark Rippon is number 6. Yeah, Rippon had some good years for you guys. Get another ring with this group. Levante probably sneaks in, says Mike. Santana Moss even. Yeah, Santana Moss was good. I feel like people don't really talk about Santana as much as they should talk about him. Cowboy defense is their biggest letdown. Losing Parsons was tough, although I think you guys got a pretty good haul for Parsons. Those of you that are Cowboy fans. I think we got the most complete team. It's just our defensive injury, says well, there's 8 minutes left guaranteed. Diabolical. It should be displaying on stream. Yeah, it is. So when the timer runs out, I run out of the room. I spike the controller and get out of here. But no, we finished our game and we call it a day. But it's really just based off of the TikTok activity. And some days it's very active, some days it's a little quieter. I'm kind of taking this week easy because my wife took a bunch of days off, celebrate our son's birthday, and just kind of have some fun with his sisters as well. So I'm glad I got on at least a couple hour session for us. Or it'll probably end up at 2 hours or so. Probably put London Fletcher at number 8. Cowboys' most complete team. No, he's talking about the Seahawks. Him, the Seahawks fan. I'm assuming that's what he's referencing. But I don't think the Seahawks are the most complete team in football or anything. I think the interior of the offensive line is a huge concern for Seattle. Defensively, I feel like if they were completely healthy, that defense should be flying around causing some issues. They have a pretty high pressure rate, and they're not blitzing much this year. Last year we did blitz a lot. This year they're generating it with the front four and subbing out the different linemen. Yeah, if Reed could get back to where he was, maybe they would be one of the more complete defenses. I think I had a free play, but I didn't realize it till late. Looks like it was DPI. Yeah, Seahawks are decent, for sure. We'll decline the illegal contact and go further up the field. When do I come back on TikTok? Maybe Saturday morning, maybe Sunday morning. Tomorrow I'm going to stream college football for sure. We're live college football. That'll probably be exclusive to the Red platform, Lennon. So please drop a sub and a thumbs up on the Red content if you guys are there or if you want to navigate there. Because we got, small NEC game tomorrow. I'll tell you guys the teams. Give me a second. I got to scroll and see again. It's Ducanese versus Mercyhurst tomorrow that I'll be streaming. I don't like to stream those so much to the purple platform because the purple viewers are used to me interacting. And then if I'm off stream, I feel like people may get irritated that I'm not there to chat with them. But I think everybody on the red platform, YouTube, not everyone, but a lot of those viewers are streamcasting it to their TV, or they're using like the Roku app on their smart TV and finding the YouTube app and just watching the game that way. So if you're interrupting a lot as a streamer, that's kind of doing the disservice talking over the announcers. So I do a lot more kind of AFK streaming and staying in the chat. So that'll probably just be there. Quarterback, I got the 89 Sam Darnold taco. Brian Mitchell was awesome. This is a laggy game. That could end up affecting things. Oh, and he quit out. Shoot, we might have one more game. Yeah, we're under 5 minutes. Please follow. If you guys are on TikTok, come on in. Save the stream. Hurry. We need you off the For You page. But he quit out. Weird. Could have been his internet disconnecting. Do I think you should pick up Cam Newton or Jahmyr Gibbs? Oh, for Ultimate Team? Sure, either of those guys would be good. I don't know which one you have a bigger need for, but yeah, that Newton card looked nice. All right, we'll sneak in one more game here. As time allots for us. Yeah, Theismann was very significant to your guys' history too. I don't really have much recollection of Theismann as a player. I know he played during my lifetime, but that's pretty young, I think, when Joe hung it up. And I don't know that he played a lot after the horrific injury either. I do remember Doug Williams being good for you guys. Yeah, our Monk was awesome. Diabolical is telling you TikTok, folks. He says, TikTok people, keep the stream going. So we need everybody to hit that share arrow. And bring all your friends in quick. Need a quick 50 follows in here to drive up that timer. Tampa Bay team history isn't the greatest. I mean, it's not bad, though. I know you guys had some really bleak years there. Kind of the Vinny Testaverde era. Those creamsicles that a lot of us love the way they look. The team was bad. It was good that they changed over to those pewter jerseys and started playing a little bit more smash mouth football under Dungy before Gruden got there and you guys got your first title. Still worst winning percentage in NFL history. Oh, I wouldn't have thought that. Although if you threw it at me, I don't know who I would have came up with. I might have thought like Jacksonville or somebody. Did I hear about Tyreek Hill's injury? Yes. I never root for injuries, but if it had to be somebody to get injured that way, probably be good if it was somebody that was kind of a bad person. If it had to be somebody getting injured, and yeah, Tyreek's kind of a bad dude. What team do I not like? San Francisco 49ers. Browns have the worst by a hundredth of a percent. Snyder ruined it all. Yeah, Washington's up there as one of the better franchises. Although I think people don't think about him currently because of the recent history for him. You know, the Dan Schneider era is still very fresh in people's mind, and you know the rebranding and stuff now feels like he's got some momentum going forward. Going in for surgery right now. Well, all the best to him in surgery, but yeah, Hill's pretty scummy dude. Constantly making headlines. Yep, beating his family, and we don't mean beating him in a card game. And also, he's got a lot of offspring. Could you imagine Tyreek Hill being your dad? Now, there's a lot of money being made there, but you think he's a very nurturing and good person to steward your young life and development. I can't imagine Tyreek's wonderful family man. We'll go for it here and see if we live to regret it, or if we can pull off the 16-yard gain. Pressure coming in. Try to flip it up to Metcalf, and hopefully we pull it down. Didn't work out for me. Well, could be a tough game. Had a couple of quit outs and stuff here back to back, so that's been kind of nice. Do you guys think Tyreek Hill will ever be a top 10 wide receiver again? I don't. I think he's what, already 33, 34. This was a terrible injury that he suffered. So I imagine that's going to be limiting the rest of his career if he does play again in the NFL. We got Don't Cut the Block Dragon coming in with a raid from Germany. Block Dragon, I hope you had a great stream. I hope everybody's having a good time. If you're tuning in for the first time to my stream, I go by Danielle Freak. I am 45. I'm out in California. Love talking sports. So come on in. We can talk about any subject you guys like in the sports world for sure. I was hoping he was going to go in the middle there, but he swings out and gets a touchdown. Tough start for me here. If he keeps his speed, that's all he has, says him. Diabolical thinks Tyreek Hill will return. Hill's only going to be 32 when he comes back. I thought he's a little bit older. I guess he'll still be under contract for Miami at that stage. You know, with the NFL, a lot of contracts are non-guaranteed. Really good route runner. He's not only good because of his speed, says Mike. We got 404_J coming in and flashing the lights for us. Thanks, Jay. Jay, where's the 404? I don't know the area code off the top of my head.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Felt like I was having a good drive, and this guy clamped me up there with some sacks. Just now we're behind. Oh, he almost had that on his user ring, so in danger here. Don't ask him about the Samoan dynasty in WWE. Hope all is good. Had a chill stream yapping about MLB playoffs and NHL. Capping it off with a little Fortnite. Who do you think wins the World Series, Dragon? I've picked the Dodgers all year, so I'm not going to change my pick, but I really wouldn't mind Toronto getting it. I do mind Seattle winning it. I'm definitely a Seattle Mariner hater. Sorry to my Seahawks fan friends that may be listening. Yeah, I want the Imps to crash and burn solo. I don't want to see it come to the American League West. I'm not of the mindset of, oh, I want to see them bring it home to our division type of thing. Who do I think wins the Super Bowl? I think it's a crapshoot at the moment. We're going to have to see who emerges as legitimate teams as we get deeper into the year. My guess is still Philly's the team to beat, but I mean, Philly's looked very, very mortal last 2 weeks. Preseason pick was the Phillies. Now with that pitching, nobody's beaten the Dodgers as Block Dragon. Yeah, that feels right to me. Oh, I had DK. I tried to high point it because I saw his user ring, and I missed the route. Spring training, you had Brewers Orioles World Series for Nats fan. We're the team to beat if we're healthy, actually, says Mike. Mike's liking his Buccaneers to get it done. I mean, they got the best record. Buccaneers, Colts, Super Bowl would be interesting. Have it written in the Word document. Don't like the Eagles or Chiefs for Lennon. Snell, Yamamoto, Glasnow, all pitching on a Cy Young level. Yeah, they've been having some great performances. And their offense definitely has some fireworks to it, too. You think the Bucks are the best team in the league at the moment? Says yeah. Right, we answered his touchdown drive with one of our own, but I'm chasing the game because I have the ball first. Only time you got the pick right was Astros Braves. Give Solo Phil Alabama.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And Hamilton will
The Bills take over
pull down one of the running backs there.
at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, I never have done that, Nats fan. I kind of wonder how many times I would have got it right if I ever would have got it right for both the American League and National League. What do I think about the Browns trading Joe Flacco to the Bengals? I don't know. A lot of people are trying to make it into, at least the Steelers are trying to make it into a little bit of a conspiracy thing. But I think the Browns realize that they're probably not competing this year for the postseason. So why not let Dylan Gabriel and maybe Sanders get some reps and see what you have in them, and get a draft pick for Flacco. I don't think it's that bad of a trade. Clayton, thanks for following. Day Drain fan, thanks for following. John Flaherty, thanks very much for the share. Would love everybody to be like John. Please share the stream with your community. 79 Boomer Bust Time. You pulled 88 Rich Gannon. Oh, Mike, that's a great pull. Congratulations. Is he auctionable, or do you have to use him as a binder player? Hey, you guys, thanks for hanging out. Lennon and Im. Always great to have you both in the chat. Im's put up with me a long time now. I think I've been watching probably over a year. Crazy Flacco played for the Browns, Bengals, and Ravens now. He's collecting AFC North rings like Infinity Stones there. Needs to go play for the Steelers. Maybe next year. He's able to jam up his routes. Who's my favorite non-Seahawk of all time? Probably Barry Sanders or Walter Payton. Just off the top of my head without thinking about it too much. Oh, good job. He can be auctioned. He's starting quarterback for now. That's perfect.
13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Mike's going to spend some nut points. He wants to get that Mike Evans.
Yards pass. Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. He was defended by Brian Cook.
I tried to drive there with Brooks, but I didn't use it very well. Kind of had a little hesitation on the analog stick. Big fan of Yolacker for Nats fan. Yeah, that's a really good question. Who's your favorite athlete that didn't play for your favorite team? Doesn't have to be your favorite player of all time, but just a guy that wasn't associated with your teams. Good throw from my opponent. I'm trying to think of my favorite non-A's guy for baseball. A lot of them come to mind. Probably Tony Gwynn. Pulled Aubrey, who quick sells for $250K. Did not pull Evans. Well, $250K will help towards Evans if you want to do it that way. Yeah, I think these teams are going to go undefeated in NCAA football. Oh, shoot, I don't know. I know somebody was in chat bragging about the Buckeyes earlier, that they're undefeated currently. Yeah, probably. I mean, I feel like we usually get an undefeated most years for college football. If you never put on an Indy uniform, I hated you, says Solo Phil. Good thing I put on an Indy uniform this morning, so Solo Phil wouldn't feel that way about me.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, he's got a safety over the top. That was a mistake. Favorite non-national for Nats fans is a tough one.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete. Akeem Talib on the coverage.
Probably say Tid Williams. Oh, that was stupid. Well, now the game just got a lot harder. He's got the ball coming out here too. Should have just ran it. I thought, oh, okay, let's get some yards and some progress. It's right at the end of the half anyways. Well, hey, we should have been in the other game we were winning and disconnected. I'll blame it on getting tired. Yeah, that was a bad read solo, Phil. I was shook by your indie comment. Who are the Colts playing this week, Solo? Or do they have their week off? Ted or Miggy? I think it's onside time. They're playing the Chargers. That should be a really good clash. 1A and 1B. The Dome is going to bring in so much stuff for us, as Sean. Hey, what's happening, Jed? Thanks for being in the chat. Hope you're having a great Friday so far. Yeah, I feel like I'm fighting the losing battle here at the moment. Yeah, thanks for the roses, friend. Bummer. I was going to make a play on that for a second. Need the turnover here. Nats fan, have a great time. Rest of your workday. You want to start a Madden franchise with a bad team? Any suggestions? It's been a long time since the Jets were on top, hoisting that Lombardi trophy. Maybe the Jets? I don't know. As much as you want to use those cones on Evan, you probably should use it on improving the entire team, says Mike. Evans, excuse me. What do I think the score will be between the Patriots and Tennessee this week? Patriots a lot, Tennessee a little would be my assumption. All right, that is the old ball game. Let me put a pin in it and see if we have any packs to open here. But yeah, this guy, he was better the whole way. So congratulations to him. I mean, it sounds safe, Finelli, but I don't know. I don't usually discuss that stuff on stream. TikTok can be very strict. I'll just say this. Join my Discord server. Click on my profile. You'll see my bio, and there's a link tree in it. Go to the link tree, join the Discord. I got a channel dedicated to fantasy and Underdog and all that stuff. So, yeah, please join there. Underdog's wonderful sponsor of mine. If you haven't joined them, please use my code DYF, like Don, Yell, Freak. Oh, I didn't mean to go into another game. So I need to go through the most feared stuff. I'll do that. And we'll have some most feared players in the lineup and start progressing through most feared next stream. Tomorrow, I'm going to stream college football on YouTube. That will be at 3 p.m. my time. So 6 p.m. East Coast. It's going to be Ducanese versus Mercyhurst. Probably won't be super viewed game, but we'll be on for it. And I may get in a morning stream. My wife's got a bunch of days off, so we're enjoying my son's birthday, which was back on Wednesday. And just, going through, having fun with this stuff, having fun with the sisters. We almost went to a movie yesterday. Maybe we'll go check a movie today. But yeah, we're just running the gambit. A bit of doing little day trip things. So I appreciate everybody that's, stays a part of the community. I know I haven't been on a lot of hours recently, but we'll get back in the groove here soon. He's going for 1.5 million. Oh, wow. He must be a limited or something. Hey, thanks very much, Sean. I think he had a great birthday for a 9-year-old. We did go-karts and batting cages and bumper cars and played games, and he got an iPad, before he's always had the Amazon Fire tablets, which had been fine, but now he got himself an iPad. So now he's, texting everybody in the family. Although we don't have a data plan for him, but he can text through the Wi-Fi and stuff. So he's having fun. I told him, he's got to enjoy it. It's his last single-digit birthday. So he's growing up, and we're having a good time with him. And his sisters are younger, so now they want iPads because he got one. It's like, well, guys, we probably need to be able to read and get through the menus a little bit better, like your brother can. So that's on their radar, especially the older the two girls now. I'm looking where to pay for that wonderful raid that we had from our main man. Don't cut the Dragon Block. Dragon Block, if you ever want to do those live sports content streams, just let me know. We definitely get you set up with Creator Sports Network. That goes for anybody that wants to stream live sports. I do work with them in production, and we have college football. We've got wrestling. We've got Formula E coming up. We've had Home Run Derby X. We've had Big Three basketball. I think we have college basketball maybe coming down the pipe. A lot of good stuff. Truckin', love you, man. Sorry that we're catching you at the end of the stream. Just Mike, you're on fire, dude. Keep on pulling. Go play the Monopoly game at McDonald's, Mike. You might just win a Big Mac or something. But Truckin', love you, buddy. I'll be on tomorrow on YouTube, maybe exclusive for the college football game if anybody wants to come through for that one. And then I should be on for some small gaming streams, at least in the morning, kind of like we did today. All right, let me raid out to Lady Rage Gaming, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great Friday and a great weekend if I don't interact with you throughout the weekend. Did that play yesterday for Mike and got the free large fry. I had like 18 game pieces, and I played them all in the middle of the night. And I've got, I don't want to exaggerate. Let me show you guys my McDonald's app before I get out of here. Lady Rage is getting the raid, but hold on. I won so much stuff yesterday. I also won a Peacock 2-month premium subscription. I've already got Peacock included, so I'm going to see if I can trade on one of those prize forums because I don't need it. But hold on, I got a lot of free food. I gotta brag about my free food here to Mike since he knows what I'm talking about. The app is so slow with the McDonald's game in there. Great advertising for McDonald's, right? I'm sitting here showing off their app. All right, so when you win, it goes into your rewards and deals on McDonald's. And it's just going so slow. Hold on. Yeah, Peacock giveaway Pog. I don't even watch Peacock very often. All right, here we go. This is not worth the wait. I've got a free any biscuit for breakfast. I've got 3 small drinks. I can have a premium roast coffee or a small drink. I've got 2 cookies or a mini McFlurry. The problem with McDonald's is you can only do one at a time. You can double dip occasionally. I got a small pie. I got a free fries. And that's about it. So I don't know. I got like 7, 8 prizes. All right, here we go to Lady Rage.